Jesus tells us something today that may puzzle us. I have not come to abolish the law or the prophets, but to fulfill them. Many think that Jesus came to soften the demands. But today we discover the opposite. Jesus doesn't lower the standard. He raises it. He doesn't eliminate the law. He takes it to the heart. The old law said, "You shall not murder. You shall not commit adultery. You shall not swear falsely." Jesus goes deeper. Anger that destroys also kills. A gaze that objectifies also wounds. False words also divide. The newness of Christ is not in more rules, but in a new heart. Jesus affirms, "If your righteousness is not greater than that of the scribes and Pharisees, what is this greater righteousness?" It's not about following more rules. It's about loving more deeply. The Pharisee asked, "What is permitted?" The disciple asks, "What do you love more?" The justice of the kingdom is not measured by minimums. It is measured by fullness. Jesus goes to the root. Murder begins in resentment. Adultery begins in a look. Lying begins in a divided heart. One of the most powerful verses is this: "If you are offering your gift and there remember that your brother or sister has something against you, go first and be reconciled to them." It's impressive. Jesus puts reconciliation above ritual. He doesn't despise worship, but he clearly says, God doesn't want raised hands if the heart is closed. The Eucharist calls us to true fraternity. When Jesus speaks of plucking out an eye, or cutting off a hand, he is not promoting physical violence. He is showing spiritual urgency. Sin is not a minor detail. It destroys relationships. It disfigures the soul. Grace is not cheap. True love is demanding. In the end, Jesus speaks of the word. Let your yes be yes, and your no be no. The disciple lives in truth. He doesn't need masks. He doesn't need exaggerated oaths. He lives with consistency. Holiness is not a spectacle. It is transparency. Today the gospel asks us for consistency. It is not enough to know. It is not enough to listen. We must let Christ reorder our hearts. Because the fullness of the law is not fear. It is love, and true love always goes beyond the minimum. Amen.